guys, welcome back to Calico Cow Acres. It is, what day is it?
Thursday.
It's Thursday after work. It's like 5:30 p.m. I have to record the podcast at 8 and Taylor has things to go get at Lowe's and Harbor Freight and stuff before they close tonight. So we have about 2 hours to harvest a bunch of things, make dinner and eat dinner and whatnot before other obligations. So we are gonna power harvest a whole bunch of stuff tonight, get through as much as we can. We're gonna start with onions. Is that what you want to start with?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So we're gonna harvest onions, leeks, garlic scapes, potentially some garlic. I think some of our soft neck garlic is done. It's like tipping over, so I'm just probably gonna pull it up. And then potatoes and carrots, all sorts of things. Is that everything?
I think so.
Okay. So yeah, we're just gonna get right into it because we don't have a lot of time to talk tonight, and hopefully we'll harvest some good stuff. In this bed of onions, these are all pretty big. They're almost like, some of them are like softball size. I made the mistake in one of our previous, I think our May garden tour, and said these ones are from the ordered starts, but these ones were from our local nursery starts, and these ones did amazing. So any of the ones that you see that are tipped over, we want to harvest those. So we're basically just taking, you want to take the base of the neck. They shouldn't be hard to pull up. And just kind of shake off a little bit of the dirt. And there you go, an onion. Got our little Easter bunny basket. That's a big one. So yeah, there are gonna be some, especially in the other onion beds, that are a lot smaller because they just didn't thrive because we got too much rain. We'll just have to dice these and put them in the freezer because flowering affects their storage ability. You could say that. We can use it as a green onion and dehydrate it. Just set it in there. They have really pretty flowers.
They do. It's a nice little golf ball. Alright, you want to leave the other ones in there for a little bit, or?
Yeah, any of the smaller ones, like these ones we might be able to store. That's a pretty good size. But like the really small ones and the ones I picked before, I'm just going to dice those. I might run them through the food processor, and then I'll just freeze them into like diced onion bags. So some of these also have a little bit of rot in them. You can see bugs have been eating them. Focus, you can kind of see that one's a little bit rotted, but there's still some we can use on there.
I mean, I know like store-bought onions are obviously a lot bigger, but
I don't know.
Even just having like a basket full of onions
that we grew,
even though they're a little small.
Yeah, I mean they're perfectly usable too. Like this one's a little small, but I can still add it to some diced onion.
It's a shallot. What are you talking about?
We have a lot of shallots too.
Should I, another basket load? Probably more, because a lot of those up there are pretty big.
Yeah, onions, check for tonight. That's like a pretty decent haul, a whole basket full.
Feels like 6.5 pounds.
I'm sure we'll get some comments about different ways to do that, different ways we should have dealt with them. That's fine. I know that there's like techniques to do it, spooning. I did that with these ones up here. I actually kind of like pull the dirt away from around them. These ones were already growing well when I did that though. The other ones were just in mud. So we'll adjust next year and account for that fact. Yeah. Do you want to do leeks next?
Yeah, sure.
You want them to be at least like 3/4 inch diameter.
Yeah, that's what I was looking like.
Most of these are good.
These couple right here.
Yeah, those are really good ones. This bed has pretty clay.
Yeah, I'm literally like just bending this thing in half.
I can get the big shovel.
There we go.
Beautiful. I'm just gonna chop and freeze all of these. You can use them in soups and whatnot.
Yeah.
It's a good little leek haul. Do you want to do scapes? Or carrots?
Carrots.
Carrots? Alright. We'll probably need like the wagon. If you kind of like push down on it and then pull up, they come out a little easier.
Oh.
Tiny little guy. I feel like this one might be big. Oh my god.
Dang.
That might be our biggest one.
Yeah, I think it is.
This thing is massive.
Huge. That's sweet.
You guys see this? This thing's thick.
This one.
Oh, that's cool. This bed looks so empty now. We filled up that basket really well. And dang, those are good. I'm so excited. I wasn't expecting much from this at all based on what we got last year.
Yeah, I think just, you know, the soft dirt
Yeah.
makes all the difference.
Put them in that bucket. Dang, that one's good. This is a different variety.
Yeah.
There wasn't very many of those seeds.
These yellow ones are good though.
Yeah, I like the yellow ones. I just don't think I'm gonna do the white ones again.
Yeah.
Like, they're pretty, but I'll just do more colors.
Yeah, the white ones just really don't fill out.
Maybe that's just how they're supposed to be. I don't know. I assume since they're all like that, that's how they are.
Like, look
but-
at the plant on this thing.
I know that, like, they're really,
And look at the root.
they're deceiving. That's a good one. That might rival my big one. Yeah, those look really nice. I'm so excited to eat all of these. This is a lot of carrots. It's a big old basket of carrots. I'm sweaty.
Me too.
Are you sweaty? Oh, you already answered me. All right, escape time. Because they're in the shade. That's how we're determining what we're doing next at this point. We're just taking out the scapes at the base of the plant, or the base of the scape, I guess. There's gonna be a lot of these. There are so many in here. It's hard to make sure you get all of them.
I know. Like, do a few and then take a step back and look.
Because they're like in rows, but not really. They're still wild. Everyone watching this is probably looking at some right now that we're missing and being like, oh my gosh, you missed one. That happened last year when I was editing the video when I picked scapes.
Saw a bunch in there.
Yeah, I was like, oh no. It's a good little bundle. Can I add my little bundle to yours?
Yeah.
One side done. Now we get to do all of these. It's a satisfying little noise, isn't it?
It is. Some big ones.
I know. This side was ready first. This side was ready like over a week ago. I just haven't had time to pick them. Yeah, that'll probably be a broth one. They kind of get a little tough.
I can tell when I break them. That one was like wood.
Our garden looks empty now. Can we put them back? I like it better when they're there. I have a hard time picking the pretty things. Ooh, I almost just dropped them all. Whole basket escapes. Hopefully none of them escape. It's only 6:30. This is super overgrown with grass weeds from our straw, from our hay. It's straw, but there's seeds in it. At this end, if you guys have watched our videos in the past, this end I put a bunch of seed potatoes that I had sprouted over the winter, and I never got a chance to put them in for a fall garden. So a lot of them I wasn't really sure if they were going to actually grow, and a lot of them didn't, which isn't surprising. There are a few popped in there, so we'll have to dig those out. That's what most of this half is. And then over here we had some Tractor Supply potatoes, actual seed potatoes, and those did really well. So we'll see what we get out of these. I know that some of the red varieties in here have been dealing with some slugs eating them, so there might be parts we have to cut off. We might have to like preserve them other than just curing them, but they should still be usable for something. And then we're gonna get another crop of potatoes in down there soon and probably redo this bed with more potatoes once we harvest all of these. So we're just gonna pull up what we've got, call it done. Not all the plants are completely dead, but like I said, they're getting rotted out, so I want to just get them out of the ground.
These little potatoes.
Aren't they cute?
Those
are some good size. I know, I came out here the other day to get baby potatoes and they're all like regular sized little red potatoes.
So like, how do I know if...
Well, that's the fun part. So you're not supposed to have to dig with this growing method, but there might be some that get left in the ground and just grow us more potatoes, so.
Oh, okay.
That's my plan.
So what do we do with the plants? Just leave them?
Yeah, just leave them. The haulers had a lot of issues with theirs too. Which I think they planted theirs like a couple weeks before we did, or like a week before we did. I was pushing it. Ours really didn't freeze like back to the ground, maybe more than once. I think they said that was like one of the issues with theirs, but
I mean, yeah, honestly, like, I think, I mean, I know it's not like a enormous amount of potatoes, but like, there's some nice potatoes in there.
yeah, it's just
It's
like
really just
the water.
the slugs, I feel like.
Yeah, which, I mean, is due to our wet spring. It's not something that we can really control at all. Like, even if these are planted in the dirt, I bet you they'd be even more rotten.
Yeah, they'd probably be more, maybe less sluggy, but probably more rotten.
Yeah.
They wouldn't sell these ones.
Alright, I think that is our haul for now. There might be more in there, but it's about 7 and we need to go inside. That is a pretty good haul. That's like 3/4 of the way full, that little crate. We tore this thing up pretty well. Like I said, we will be replanting this with potatoes, so I'll kind of get that reset, recovered with more straw. Ugh. We're not supposed to get rain for 9 days, which I think is the longest period of time we've gone this spring without rain. So hopefully it'll dry out a little bit. Hopefully the slugs will kind of go away. The slugs are disgusting here. They're like this big. They're tiger slugs and they're just gross. The ducks love them. They're a really good duck treat. We're also going to be planting potatoes and sweet potatoes down here. I am going to be making the same dinner that I made the other night. Fresh pasta with the garlic scape and carrot top pesto with the veggies. Then Taylor's going to go run his errands and I am going to record a podcast with Sage. I think tonight we were talking about preserving the garden harvest, and we're going to have some of our favorite recipes, and Sage is going to be sharing her basil oil that so many people have wanted to know how to make. So if you haven't listened to our podcast yet, go check that out. I like it. We have a fun time recording it, and it seems to be growing, which is nice. Oh baby, that is heavy. That's got to be like at least 10 pounds, maybe more. It's a lot of potatoes. Okay, can you even see the other carrots?
No.
Okay. Woo! I am a fan. It's so pretty. This makes me so happy. We've been growing a lot of this stuff since February. And some of it since fall. Well, not fall, December 30th when we planted the garlic. Yeah. Since last year.
I'm sweating.
Me too. I'm very happy though. How was your first harvesting? That's like the first big harvest you've done, I feel like you were building the coop all year last year, so I kind of harvested all of the stuff. Isn't it exciting?
It is. I like pulling the carrots a lot.
That was pretty fun.
Hunting for the potatoes is fun too.
Hopefully we'll get to hunt for more. We're gonna have a fall crop. I'll probably try and get those planted this weekend. I'm happy with our onions too.
I am too.
Now we just have to preserve all of this to figure out what we want to do with all of it. I know a lot of it's gonna be frozen. Yeah, lots of preserving to do. I don't know if we'll film that or not. But this stuff's got to get done this weekend, so that's probably going to be my main priority, which is not a bad thing because it's going to be like really hot this weekend, so be a good inside project for the middle of the day. All right, we got to haul this all inside, so hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.